Hey everybody, I'm Dezaré from Anime Casual, and this is your review for Clannad. Now for this review, I'm going to break it up into 5 categories: plot, characters, animation style, music, and pacing. And after all that, I'm going to give this anime a rating out of 5 stars. But let's start at the beginning. Clannad is the story of a boy, a delinquent boy named Tomoya, and a shy, creative girl named Nagisa, who helps him out of his delinquent ways. The way I'm describing it sounds really corny and really one-dimensional, but Clannad is really a nice story about family and friends and how it impacts you. Starting with the plot, again, not the most interesting thing when you first look at it. Boy with a bleeding heart and the girl who helps him. Oh, nice, right? But Clannad is really character-driven. It's not about the story, it's about the characters in the story, which is why I'm going to skip over that, go straight to the characters. There are a lot of characters in Clannad, an incredible amount of characters. And the funny thing is, at the end of the story, you end up caring about all of them. All of them have their own unique background. All of them are important. Starting with Tomoya. He's labeled a delinquent, which I find hard to believe because he's such a nice person. I don't see how being late to a couple of classes can make you a total bad boy, but maybe that has something to do with the differences between the United States and Japan. Either way, Tomoya is a really nice guy, main character, and he helps all of his friends. Next is Nagisa, the shy girl, the one who Tomoya helps. She's really nice. She's really sweet. You feel for her. She's just total bag of niceness. She's just so cute. Next we have Kyo. Kyo is a girl, tomboy to the max. She will attack you, she will beat you up, and she won't think twice about it. She is funny, she is crazy, she adds a lot of fire to the story. She's just great. Her twin, Rio, is pretty much the opposite of that. She's like Nagisa, she's shy, quiet, sort of unassuming. Not really a main point in the story, but she's really nice. A nice character, nice addition. Katomi is one of Tomoya's friends. She's shy, hardly speaks, but she's a genius, and she's really funny. Really funny. She has a lot to say in the story when she gets talking, and she adds to a lot of the humor in the story. Lastly, there's Fuko. I forgot little Fuko because she's hard to forget in the story. But when you think about it, everyone ends up forgetting her, and there's a reason for that. That's later. Fuko is this cute little girl who is actually in a coma, and you learn that later, but crap, I'm giving away spoilers! I shouldn't be giving away these spoilers. Anyway, Fuko is a cute little character. A lot of the girls in the story are cute little characters, but Fuko is funny. She has an obsession with starfish. Really crazy when you think about it, but she's nice, kooky, creative. She's the artistic one in the story. Then there's Yohei. He is Tomoya's best friend. He's a bit of an idiot, not gonna lie. And he is the butt of a lot of jokes in Clannad. In fact, there's a humor scene 9 out of 10 times that's gonna come from him because he's such an idiot. And actually, he reminds me of Naruto. While I was watching this series, the blonde hair, the blue eyes, the idiocity, and the hyperactiveness. Whereas Naruto is hyperactive about being a ninja, becoming Hokage, Yohei is hyperactive about girls and getting girls, and he's not very good at it. But behind that, he's one of the most well-meaning, one of the nicest characters in the story, and that's something great about Clannad. Despite all of the stereotypes you can put on the characters, they all have their own backstory, they all have their own problems, and it really adds to the complexity of the story, and it really brings it all together and makes it interesting to watch. Now going on to the animation quality of this story was amazing. It was beautiful. The backgrounds There was so much attention to detail in the scenery, you can't even imagine. The character designs, even though it's set in a regular high school, regular life, the character designs have a fantasy quality to them, like they're taking place in another world. So even though it's set in Japan, it looks really beautiful. And besides all that, there are these fantasy sequences inside the story having to do with a little girl and a toy robot. And during these fantasy sequences, they step up the animation quality even higher. It's unbelievable how much attention to detail they pay to the animation in this story. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the music for this story. It's funny at all the right times. It's sad at all the right times. Every time there's a scene, the music backs it up perfectly. The music was done very well, very well. As far as the pacing, there are a lot of sad scenes in this story. There are a lot of funny scenes in this story. And there are a lot of character building moments in the story. And it's all paced nicely. You never get too sad. There's always something funny in there. You never get too much humor because there's always something serious. It was done really nicely. Everything fits. Overall, Clannad was a heartwarming, character-driven story. Heartwarming to the max. I have never seen an anime this heartwarming. It was crazy. If you're looking for something that's going to make you really love your family, love your friends, love everything about just your life and how you're living it, Clannad is the one to watch. For this series, I am giving it a 4.75 stars out of 5 stars. It is that great. Clannad is a must-watch if you love slice of life, if you love romance, if you just love stories about family. It's great. I'm Dezaré. This has been my review for Clannad. If you want to see more reviews like this one, you can go to animecasual.com. Thank you for watching. Bye.